me right then and there. Chance, just close your eyes, let us surprise, fall right into your hands. And when it arrives, you'll feel so alive, better than you could plan. Just one chance, just close your eyes and take the chance. You watch me grow as the fireworks start, and you would take my hand and my heart. Chance, just close your eyes, let us surprise, fall right into your hands. And when it arrives, you'll feel so alive, better than you could plan. Just one chance, just close your eyes, let us surprise, fall right into your hands. And when it arrives, you'll feel so alive, better than you could plan. So much better. Just one chance, just one chance, just one chance.
Hi, I'm Katie Shelley, and welcome to Bergen Outlook. You just heard Marlee Roberts and her song Chance. Hi, Marlee.
Hi.
So, what was the inspiration for that song?
Well, I always like to write songs that reflect upon my life and different events that I hope that they can relate to other people when they're in similar situations. So that song was, I had a little romance on a beach, and it's half truth, half what I wanted it to be.
Sounds nice. So, what got you started with singing? When did you realize you had such a voice?
Well, I first started acting, and then I would sing for fun with an old piano teacher of mine. And I would go for piano lessons, and at the end of the lesson, she would just play some stuff, and I would just sing along. And then one time I auditioned for a musical, and I didn't really have vocal training or much dance, but I auditioned and I got in, and that's where pretty much I learned all about harmonies and music theory and all this great stuff.
So, have you been doing performances? Have you been performing on stage besides musicals, or?
Yeah, so after being in the show, the musical was the American Girls Review out in New York, and after that, I wanted to work on some original songs. I started writing my own stuff and performing it, and the single you just heard was my first recorded single, so yeah.
Have you ever had any embarrassing moments on stage, or?
Definitely. Mostly when I was in the musical, there were definitely lots of different moments. I've fallen on the stage, completely wiped out on a piece of clothing that was on there, and just like fell back. And there's also a time I fell off a chair, and there's always something interesting going on.
It's tough. We had the chance to talk earlier, and you're currently a student at NYU. So what made you decide to go there? For anyone else thinking about it?
I just started NYU this fall, and it's hard. But yeah, I'm at NYU majoring in film and TV production. I wanted to stay in the field of, this entertainment business, but I wanted to try something new, not acting or singing, but now, directing and producing and testing that out and writing my own stuff. So yeah, trying to tell stories and get that done.
That's good. Do you have a favorite class there?
It's hard. Well, there's this class that everyone dreads. I could talk about that because it's called writing the essay, and you have to, it's like, when you're a freshman in college, you have to write, you have this essay kind of 101, this writing 101 class. Well, ours is writing the essay, and it's based on art in the world because we're artists, so we focus on that. And it's just torture. I mean, Lady Gaga talks about it because she's taken it and at NYU, and it's just, you have to reflect and think about what art means in the world and how the world needs art and vice versa, and it's crazy. But
So speaking of Lady Gaga, is there any like artists out there that you'd like die to collaborate with?
yes, there is like 3 of my top favorite artists are John Mayer, Michael Bublé, and Josh Groban. So yeah, I've loved them since. I'm always a fan for guys' voices. Like that's like my thing. I just
It's so tough to be like a guy singer.
Yeah, I mean, and their just voices are so rich and full of depth, and yeah, anytime I hear a guy sing, I'm like, ah. But particularly Michael Bublé and Josh Groban. I mean, they've been my favorites for a really long time.
So, what would your 3 proudest accomplishments be? Or maybe just your favorite accomplishment?
With music or?
Anything that you've done, stage acting, film acting.
Okay, so I would say when I was in the American Girl Review show, I got chosen to be part of the ambassadors, which was like 8 girls. We got to go out to California and we got to perform at the Grove Tree Lighting with stars like Jesse McCartney, JoJo, Nick Lachey, Catherine McPhee. Like there was tons and tons of celebrities, and we were just like on stage with all these great people, and it was an amazing moment. I mean, my parents didn't come, and it was just like it was a few years ago, and I would say that's one of the best moments.
Okay, well, we're going to come right back with Marlee Roberts, and we're going to hear another song and talk a little bit more with her.
Could you dedicate yourself to a worthy cause? Could you go the distance to keep a child healthy? Could you travel across the globe to help eliminate polio? A Rotary member could. We're dedicated to connecting children with vaccinations and ending polio worldwide. Could you help change the world? Rotary, humanity in motion. This is a tree that was never chopped down to make a crutch that was never needed by a child who never got polio because medicine was never in short supply, thanks to people whose compassion wasn't either. Over the past 20 years, Rotary Club members have helped immunize over 2 billion children against polio. Thanks to them, the world will soon be polio-free. Rotary, humanity in motion.
In 1985, while polio was paralyzing 1,000 children a day, Rotary International committed to a goal of ending polio worldwide. Very soon now, after contributing nearly $600 million and immunizing over 2 billion children, the goal will be achieved. Eradicating polio worldwide. That is humanity in motion. That is Rotary. Does peace really have a chance within our lifetime? At Rotary, we believe it does. We've created programs at universities around the world, dedicated solely to teaching peace to a new generation. There's a new symbol for peace. Rotary.
I'm panning to my fucking left, so shut up.
Okay, we're back at Bergen Outlook. I'm Katie Shelley here once again with talented Marlee Roberts, and you just heard a song from her, but she is also an actress. So what can you tell me about your favorite acting job for film or for television?
Okay, favorite acting for film and TV. Well, there's been some crazy roles. When I got into my teen years, that's when like all of a sudden you're this like awkward teenager and you have all these problems. So I was a pregnant teenager for the Adult Swim Network on a show called Totally for Teens. I had to like dance around with a pickle and like it was just insane. But yeah, I got to meet a lot of cool people there. And then I also did a film, Swing Vote, which is like a satirical film.
Right.
It was interesting. I was following the election at that time, so doing Swing Vote and following the election, I learned a lot about politics that year. And then I also did a film called Sarah, which was like emotionally messed up and disturbing. So it was interesting. But yeah, I like those challenging roles.
So do you have any goals for television? Like, is that something you would prefer further than music?
I I love it all equally. You know, people say, do you like acting or singing more? And it's just it's so tough. Like, I can't really choose one. I know for singing, I mean, you have to act. It's not necessarily the other way with, like, you know, acting. You don't have to sing. But
Right.
I can't choose a favorite.
Well, what would your goal be for television?
I mean, anything that really captures me. I mean, if a role, if I see that there's something in there, in the story, in the role, I like to do it. I like to portray characters that will have some kind of effect on someone and be able to help someone. So yeah.
So of all the acting gigs that you have had, which one would you have to say is your favorite?
Let me think. Well, when I was younger, when I was like really young, I did a commercial for Orajel toothpaste, and so all I had to do was run up to my grandpa and smile the entire time.
Oh.
That was pretty good. That was pretty easy.
So your actual grandpa?
No, a fake grandpa.
A fake grandpa.
Yeah.
I was gonna be excited if you keep it in the family.
No, I'm the only one in my family. Me and my little sister, we're the only one who are in this field.
So are they like really supportive of you?
Yeah, my whole family's really supportive. Ever since I was young, we would have my grandpa drive us into the city for auditions. My grandma always cooking and getting meals to the on the go, and yeah, my parents are just really supportive, and they don't know anything about music and nothing about, you know, this field. We're kind of going into it cold, but we try.
Okay, so we're gonna hear another song from Marlee now. She's gonna show us more of her talents, and Marlee, take it away.
Fair princess in her castle, waiting for her prince to return home. Fair princess by the window, wondering where her charming prince may roam. Prince Charming in the center of town. Prince Charming with the witch's daughter getting down. Prince Charming, oh, he has charm, alright. Didn't come home that night, she waited till daylight. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away. Once upon a time, she dreamed love would come someday. But no love is a fairy tale. No love is a fairy tale. But we all believe it. Once upon a time. Once upon a time. Once upon a time. Once upon a time. Prince Charming slayed her heart yet, asked to be forgiven nonetheless. Prince Charming thinks he's clever, but she's no little blonde, naive princess. Prince Charming, oh, he knows how to score, but fair princess, she deserves so much more. Fair princess, oh, she's so done with his lies, couldn't even look in his eyes as she said her goodbyes. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away. Once upon a time, she dreamed love would come someday. But no love is a fairy tale. No love is a fairy tale. But we all believe it. Once upon a time. Once upon a time. Once upon a time. Once upon a time. No love is a fairy tale. No love is a fairy tale. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away. Once upon a time, she dreamed her love would come someday. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away. Once upon a time, she dreamed her love would come someday. But no love is a fairy tale. No love is a fairy tale. But we all believe it. Once upon a time. Once upon a time. Once upon a time.
All right, well, we're going to cut to commercial real quick, and we'll be back for one last performance from Marlee, a little bit more of an interview.
Could you dedicate yourself to a worthy cause? Could you go the distance to keep a child healthy? Could you travel across the globe to help eliminate polio? A Rotary member could. We're dedicated to connecting children with vaccinations and ending polio worldwide. Could you help change the world? Rotary, humanity in motion. This is a tree that was never chopped down to make a crutch that was never needed by a child who never got polio because medicine was never in short supply, thanks to people whose compassion wasn't either. Over the past 20 years, Rotary Club members have helped immunize over 2 billion children against polio. Thanks to them, the world will soon be polio-free. Rotary, humanity in motion.
In 1985, while polio was paralyzing 1,000 children a day, Rotary International committed to a goal of ending polio worldwide. Very soon now, after contributing nearly $600 million and immunizing over 2 billion children, the goal will be achieved. Eradicating polio worldwide. That is humanity in motion. That is Rotary. Does peace really have a chance within our lifetime? At Rotary, we believe it does. We've created programs at universities around the world, dedicated solely to teaching peace to a new generation. There's a new symbol for peace. Rotary.
Welcome back to Bergen Outlook. I'm, for last time, Katie Shelley, and I'm here with Marlee Roberts, singer and actress. Hi, Marlee.
Hello.
So, Marlee, what would your overall goal be for your career?
Well, I just want to stay in this, entertainment business. I love it. Whether I'm doing, singing, acting, producing, directing, whatever. I just want to continue. And
Just like anything that you can get, you'll be like, as long as I'm in the business.
Yeah, as long as I'm in entertainment business, yeah.
Well, that's good. You told me earlier about works you've done with philanthropy, and you put out an album with your sister. Do you want to tell me about that?
I released a holiday album with my little sister in 2009. It is 10 songs of assorted traditional holiday carols that we put two-part harmonies to.
Okay.
And my little sister, she's 11. We decided to donate the proceeds to an organization that we work with called Comfort Zone Camp, and it's a bereavement organization for children. And we decided this based on the hit song of the album Christmas Shoes that we did a rendition of and kind of did a new adaptation to it. And then last holiday season, we recorded, we did a music video for it, like a still image music video. And we had a sponsor who donated $1,000 when the video reached 1,000 views to the organization. So we're working really closely with them.
So if someone wanted to contact you or to buy that album, where would you tell them to go?
I would tell them to go to my website, www.marleeroberts.com, and there are links there to like my Facebook, my Twitter, my YouTube accounts, and also iTunes, where you can buy all the stuff and check it out.
And that's Marlee with 2 E's.
Yes.
Okay, so I think we're going to have time for one more song. And you want to tell us the name of that song?
Yeah, it's Enjoy Life. I wrote it last year I wrote it for my graduating class of 2010.
Oh, so they use that in like their
it was
ceremonies?
So I dedicate it to them and to all graduates.
Okay, so we're going to do your song now and let you do that.
Photographs, that's all we're left with. A recollection of the best years of our lives. In my scrapbook, I'm turning pages, turning ages. Where do the days go? Enjoy life, so when you're reminiscing, you know you aren't missing a thing. Enjoy life, don't worry about tomorrow.
That was the most fluid ending. Did you see that? We've had a lot of technical difficulties. This is a good one.
Good.
Josh is
Good.
gonna be